haven't put out an episode in 8 months. We've actually never put out an episode.
That's the joke, is we've never actually done My Neighbor Mothman. So we seem to have found our way into a new setting.
Yeah, we have. Welcome to the new season. This was definitely a purposeful season and break.
Yeah.
That was definitely talked about and planned.
Yeah, absolutely it was.
Yeah. It was for the holidays.
Yeah, we had a big holiday break.
A big holiday
We did a holiday special last year. We did the Krampus, and we did the Court of St. Nicholas or whatever, all his friends that helped him deliver presents and punish kids. Yeah. So yeah,
but I don't think we took a month-long break after that.
No, probably not. I think we kept rolling, but it's fine.
It's fine. We recorded so many that day.
Oh yeah.
We had to take
7 episodes that came out.
It was by far our longest recording session. Really, I went home. I went straight to sleep.
Yeah, it was exhausting.
There was a lot of talking. A lot of remembering things.
That still aren't back now. They've purged once again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It was like we crammed for the test again.
There was literally like 3 days after we recorded it that something came up about the turtle that I could.
Oh yeah.
The winner. And I was like, fuck. I was like, I know what that is. Someone was like talking about it on TikTok. I was like, I know what they're talking about. I was like, no clue what his fucking name is. No. I was like, we just talked about it.
Won the tournament.
Yeah, I was like, we talked about it 18 times in 4 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is, but he's a big turtle. I know that much.
He is a big turtle.
But yeah, we're in a new setting.
Yeah.
More intimate.
I've moved the setup to my bedroom. As we approach working on the basement.
No, don't lie about it. It's because you wanted to play Overwatch.
It's also because I wanted to play Overwatch, and I'm very vocal about my teammates' abilities.
I am said teammates.
I went what was it, yesterday or the day before? I went, why the fuck did our Mercy res me right there? And it was Jake.
Like every now and then, and it's only Jake that it happens with. That I'll get halfway through saying something, and I'm like, that's Jake.
Yeah,
I gotta back off.
The other day, I was just like, what the fuck's our tank doing? And I was like, that's our teammate. That's one of my friends.
The few times I've played with Joey doesn't talk
really,
so I forget he's in the calls, and I'm like, what the fuck is our Lucio doing? Lucio's got 800 healing and fucking 400 damage, and then I'll say Lucio, and Joey's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, fuck.
Like, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so we're big Overwatch players.
Yeah.
Now. That's really the biggest change.
That honestly is the biggest change.
I don't think we'd started into the Overwatch.
No,
shit.
look behind you. It's Diva.
Yeah, no, I saw it. Don't worry.
Behind me, it's Diva.
Is it?
There's a Diva behind all the evolutions up there.
You know what the evolutions mean?
Ugh. About Vaporeon?
It was about an Umbreon.
Oh yeah, about that. This is a follow-up.
Yeah, it included Vaporeon. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to the new season.
Yeah. So, this is My Neighbor Mothman.
Shit, yeah, it is.
Our cryptozoological X-Files-y spooky scary skeleton podcast.
Oh shit, I had a joke about I had another fan cast joke.
Oh man.
You just do the show.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm just gonna focus in on trying to remember what it was, and then so at some point I'm gonna chime back in.
Yeah, I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
Yeah, so we talk about spooky stuff. Talk about weird.
I was gonna do what we do in the shadows.
Fan
cast bit because we've been talking about what we do in the shadows a lot recently. Great show.
It's a great show.
If you haven't watched What We Do in the Shadows, watch them.
It's our recommendation this week.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be my recommendation forever. I want to do an episode just on his accent.
Yeah. Straight out of Tucson.
On you. All right, tell me
So
about
so
your
this
nonsense.
so this is a thing that happened because I fell down like a weird rabbit hole. So every week on Spotify, I listen.
Oh no, dude, are you okay?
Yeah, I twisted my ankle.
Yeah, you did something. It wasn't your ankle.
um. So every week I'll listen to all the recommended songs from Spotify.
You're a madman.
It's your release radar and your like like your Discover Weekly.
Yeah.
I'll listen to both those full playlists. And I came across one that was nonsensical, and I was like, where did, because it sounded like a TikTok song. And I was like,
Okay.
It's probably a TikTok song.
Yeah.
And then I went to look up what the fuck they were talking about, and I was like, oh, this comes from a Reddit post.
Oh, good.
And it was how come every boring person on Tinder says they like going on adventure? Right?
Well, are we gonna break it down, or do you?
No, that's just like the setup to the song. That's the intro lyric to the song. And then it goes on to go about how when I invite them to go and search for this week's monster, that they block me. Because they don't actually want to go
if I match
halfway across the world to hunt the Krasue, which is a spirit.
No, wait, fuck. I wanted to guess.
Oh.
Can we redo it?
Yeah.
So what is it?
So the Krasue.
Is that a spirit?
It is.
Fuck yeah, baby. 1 for 1. I want to back up though. If I match with someone, and that's a big if.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's a bit.
Same.
My recommendation for the week is match with me on Tinder, please. Just kidding. Don't. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Ugh. But anyway, so this is a nocturnal female spirit in Southeast Asian folklore.
So how is it spelled?
Krasue.
I was thinking the U was before.
Yeah.
Southeast
Asia. Manifests itself as a beautiful woman, usually young.
Nice.
With internal organs hanging down from the neck, trailing below the head.
Nice.
And no remainder of the body. It's a floating head with organs that are attached.
This feels like a bit from that Adult Swim that had the meat.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. When you said Adult Swim show, I'm like, he's talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I just remember the meatball guy.
Yeah, that's the one.
Never watched it.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim.
I don't blame anyone. That no one should have seen that show.
I take that back. My mom was a big fan of Squidbillies, so every now and then I got to watch Squidbillies.
Squidbillies, it's pretty funny.
Well, my mom moved down here, and then she was like, "Oh, this is a show making fun of people that live here."
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It does.
I don't like. So it's a beautiful woman, but it is just a head.
It's just a head.
Tell me about the personality. That's got to be the selling point.
Well, it's usually accompanied by like a will-o'-the-wisp and like a glowing kind of thing.
Wait, there's two ways this can go. Does it have like an aura of, or does the head just glow?
It says the floating head is accompanied by
a glow.
Okay. A will-o'-the-wisp.
That feels like an aura of glowing. That's cool.
Yeah.
If the head just glowed in the dark with entrails,
yeah, that's spooky. Yeah,
I mean, it's already very spooky, but aura of light a little bit less spooky than just glow.
So I bet you're wondering how this thing moves around.
No, I really am trying my best to not think about anything about it, because this feels like one that. Here, we're gonna dive into my psyche real quick. I've been kind of seeing things every now and then recently.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's been real cool. Something that I don't want to talk to my therapist about.
Yeah,
because it makes me feel crazy. This feels like something I'm gonna see on my drive home tonight.
I mean, I doubt it. Again, this is Southeast Asian.
I gotta take these back roads. If a car comes by with one broken headlight,
no, you just go padiddle and then you snap the roof. That was like a whole thing when I was in college. We would take road trips often. This is getting into a little tangent time. And whenever there was a car coming at you and it had one headlight out, the last person to say padiddle and roof had to take an article of clothing off. That was the game. Yeah. I only ever did this in a car of exclusively me and women. It's how it happened.
That happened a lot, Levi?
That happened. It happened
yes,
a couple
sir.
times. It happened a couple times. But yeah, no. That was just, and that's just in my brain.
Don't look at my phone.
Every time I see a car with one headlight, you got basketball. Anyway, it floats around. The head floats.
I kind of figured.
Yeah. And the entrails just kind of.
Are they on?
They're kind of like attached and just kind of.
You did say drag.
Yeah. Let's see here. Organs below the head usually include the heart and stomach and the length of the intestine.
Okay.
In certain film adaptations, because this creature's been adapted all over.
Yeah, it seems like something that'd be pretty cool.
They'll usually include like lungs or the liver. No, not the penis.
I don't want to watch. Oh wait, you said it was a woman. You know what? Doesn't change anything.
Doesn't change anything.
That Finster stream you were watching.
Listen. What do you mean? He's a guy.
Yeah, he's a straight man.
He's the straightest man.
He's as straight as this man. Finn, if you're watching.
Anyway.
I'd treat you so right. Season's starting off good.
Yeah, it is. And a new stance on the British has been taken.
No.
Behind them.
There's been a couple people added to the acceptable British list.
Acceptable British list, oh yeah.
With the British as a whole. I got back into Overwatch in my hatred for the British, if anything, has been resparked.
Yeah, you heard Tracer the other night, and I thought, and you just went red. You're like, your vision went red.
Dude, I hate Tracer so much. So
So belief is in the Krasues all across Southeast Asia. It likely originates from like folklore, not folklore.
Fucking folklore, dude.
I saw Thailand as the next word, and
fucking grip and rip it, baby. Yeah. Baloneyed.
So usually in Thailand, it's believed that they the person engaged in various sins and fraudulent conducts in their previous life. So after she dies, sins cause her to be reborn.
It's always a woman?
Not always.
Okay, all right.
Not always. No, just primarily it seems.
I was just trying to figure out if this was.
Yeah, maybe. It's possible. It is old folklore.
Okay, it's also Southeast Asia.
After she dies, she's reborn and is forced to live off wasted and uncooked or rotten food. And then it kind of transitions into like the full-blown Krasue kind of thing.
So what happened? Their body just kind of melt away?
Yeah, it just kind of goes away.
That's kind of cool.
In some traditions,
I feel like that's happening to both.
Yeah. The body's just going away.
Yeah. I give it like 3 weeks, and I'm just a head with a bunch of entrails.
Oh. Let's see. In other oral traditions, it's said that the spirit was a formerly rich lady who had a length of black gauze or ribbon tied around her head and neck as protection from the sunlight. The woman was possessed by an evil spirit and cursed to become a Krasue. And then it's like there's a lot of like witchcraft tied to it, kind of thing.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, that'd make Princess and the Frog a completely different movie.
I never saw that one. That was the last like traditionally animated Disney movie, and I never saw that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen 90% of the like Disney princess movies.
Yeah.
Or really just Disney movies in general. Other than Luck of the Irish. Great Disney original. Wait,
Listen.
sorry, and what was the one with the kid that was the half merman? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Mermaids are Jacob's thing. He knows about all those shows.
Okay.
H2O.
No, that was a show. This is a movie.
Oh.
Here we go. We're gonna go on a tangent about this movie that I can't remember the name of.
Okay.
Kid turns like 13. And it's kind of like a Teen Wolf situation.
Okay. Yeah. It's
and I just remember one scene where he's like washing his hands.
Yeah.
And then he's just got scales. And like his mom is a mermaid or something. And he's like half mermaid.
Okay.
And he's on the swim team, of course.
Of course.
But that and Luck of the Irish are
How's
probably
it not called like Fins Up or something? You know, like
I think this was before that on the naming.
Yeah, I mean Air Bud was in there though. An Air Bud a Disney movie? I don't know. It feels like a Disney movie. But yeah, this is in like a lot of Cambodian and Thai folklore. And then we have 21st century sightings.
Sorry, the 13th year.
The 13th year. Okay.
1999. I haven't seen any Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other night.
The 13th year.
So how about some 21st century sightings of this creature? Like 2008. CCTV footage of CC's Pizza footage of a lemonade factory in I can't even begin to say
corner,
this.
It was an 8-year-old.
Captured a clear alleged Krasue. In it appears on one side of the factory wall adjacent to the field.
Field? Oh,
yeah,
lemons.
Yeah, it's lemonade.
Sorry. You said factory?
The lemonade factory.
To me, yeah. You said lemonade factory, and I just accepted that. And I was like, all right.
Which in my brain is a big building with like one of those like citrus presses in it for lemons that you would get, but it's just a bunch of lemons go into it.
For some reason, to me, it was just a big tank of lemonade that they were just putting into bottles. Was the whole point of the factory. So you mean a lemonade farm? Just a lemon farm?
They just have a field next to it. The Wrigley's factory over there has a big field next to it.
For what?
Gum. I don't know.
They grow juicy fruit over there?
Yeah, they grow the juicy fruit plants there. All right, so they use the phone to record the footage, so it's double bad kind of thing. Yeah. However, and a lot of people like looked over it and they believe it was just like an old lady in a shroud, and none of it was showing up on camera. The rest of it.
You did say a clear alleged video, and those two words
together. Yup, that's the problem.
Yeah, and I bet the phone was like a Galaxy A50 or something.
Strange red lights floating up in paddy fields. Sighted in mid-June 2014. Believed to be
paddy fields? You mean rice factories?
Yeah, rice factories. Yep. Hundreds of teenagers would flock to the area to try to capture this on film.
I mean, I was about to make a joke or something.
It caused tons of damage to the field.
Oh, I bet. I was gonna make fun of it, but then I was sitting there and I was like, man, when I was like 17, if they're like, hey, you guys want to go capture a ghost in this field?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I would have been dead. Instead, they were like, hey, we had a party in the field, and they were like, why didn't you come? And I went, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't invited. Had it been ghosts, though, I probably also wouldn't have been invited.
Oh, no.
Yeah, welcome to this season. We're getting sad.
I'm trying to find, there was so a lot of the thought process was on the like especially like the red light ones, because there's a lot of those reports in there, which would be the will-o'-the-wisp with them kind of thing, you know. Yeah. People were thinking that it was like methane, you know, and catching and stuff, but they were consistent balls of fire. Bad. They were just staying up there. They weren't Breaking Bad.
Meth factory.
Meth factory. Yup.
I
Let
feel
me
like there's a
see.
lot of weird stuff that gets blamed on methane gas.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about methane gas.
Well, that was
it.
the whole thing of this was, it was too like it stayed there, and methane gas like burn off would have just burnt off, kind of thing. Like it would have been a flash.
That's called burn off.
Yeah.
It's not called.
There's also a Krasue mushroom in Thailand that glows in the dark. It's bioluminescent.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like mushrooms.
Yeah.
I get very excited when I see.
When there's oh yeah, you just eating mushrooms off the
No,
ground.
I'm not eating them. I just get excited when I see them.
You gotta talk to Casey about mushrooms.
I don't want to.
Casey used to do like the spore prints and stuff, and found
that's
out.
why I don't want to.
He learned a bunch about mushrooms.
I don't care to know what kind of mushroom it is. I just go, oh, cool mushroom.
I saw a video the other day on my For You page of somebody going, "Hey, this mushroom right here, it's illegal to harvest it to eat it, but they just grow everywhere, and here's how you can tell what they are. But it's illegal to harvest it and eat it." It was just a trippy mushroom that just grows on the ground.
Oh, cool.
It was like a specific one that you can find.
Yeah, no, I just see a mushroom and you know what? I think I deleted most of them. Every time I see a mushroom, I just take a picture of it. And I've got no clue why I do it, but I've been doing it for like
mushrooms.
I've been doing it for like 6 years.
Fair, dude. Absolutely. It's Kyle and his fucking hot dog list.
Oh, man. I'm the mushroom boy.
You're the mushroom boy. He's the hot dog boy. You're the mushroom boy. So in Thai culture, there's a list of some things here that are how the belief in the Krasue is reflected in Thai culture. So an abnormally tiny banana,
okay,
like in the bunch, is said to be eaten by a Krasue. A gluttonous person who eats too fast is said to eat like a Krasue, or to be as gluttonous as a Krasue. They have the mushroom that I pointed out, and then they have a village named Non Krasue, Krasue Marsh, which was changed to Happiness Marsh to make it less scary.
Hey, that's a pretty hefty rebranding.
I know you haven't seen it. Oh, nice fucking mushrooms!
It's just a bunch of mushrooms.
So there's a movie from the 90s starring Kevin Bacon called Tremors.
No, we've talked about it before. It's got worms, right?
It does have worms. It's got big old graboids.
Isn't there like 7 of them?
There's a shitload.
Okay. No, not the worms, the movie.
The movie, yeah, there's like 7 of them. All that's right. Not the important part. The important part is the town cool rebrand mushrooms? That this just reminded me of.
All right.
In that movie, it takes place in Nevada.
Okay.
Perfection, Nevada. Has all the graboids.
All right.
It's a desert ghost town called Perfection, Nevada. The 4th movie is a prequel. Takes place in the 1800s during the gold rush and all that and whatnot. Right. When the town was named Rejection, Nevada.
Wait, I was gonna say Shitville.
Yeah. Essentially, when they first found the graboids back in the 1800s and named it Rejection, Nevada. And then they went, all right, we killed it. No problem. Right? They kill it in the movie or whatever, right?
Yeah.
No problem. Change the town name to Perfection. Just slap it on the water tower. Change it from Rejection to Perfection. And then, yeah, turns out the worms didn't go away.
We gotta stop killing things and going, that fixes it.
Problem solved.
I've seen so many Godzilla movies. That's not how anything works.
There's like 15 Pumpkinhead movies.
I've never even.
Pumpkinhead's like another horror. Like, it's D tier. It's bad. The first one is good. The
second Leprechaun.
The first, man. You see the first Leprechaun movie?
No.
That's a scary movie. That's a genuinely scary movie. Jennifer Aniston's in it. She's great.
Huh?
It's like her first role.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it.
No.
That my babysitter's when I was like 11 years old. And they're like, "Hey, you want to come watch this movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. I'm 11."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Okay, it's like about like leprechauns or something." And like 15 minutes later, I went out and I was like, "Monica," I was like, "That's a scary movie." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And my brother was just in the room, just sobbing.
Yeah, that's a scary movie.
He's scared shitless. I don't remember anything other than it making my brother cry.
I like the one where he goes to space.
Huh?
There's one where he goes to space.
Who?
The leprechaun.
There's only one of them.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
There's 9 movies. He goes to space.
there's
He goes to the
9?
hood twice.
I say I know the second one's when he goes to the hood.
He goes back to the hood.
Damn.
Yeah, again, there's another like Pumpkinhead. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I brought up Pumpkinhead because you have to kill Pumpkinhead a different way each time.
Oh, okay.
If I'm remembering that correctly, and only the person who killed them last time remembers that it happens. So there's one crazy person in town talking about Pumpkinhead all year or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's the person who has to, and then they attack the town, and everyone forgets except the person who kills it.
That's a pretty.
It's a pretty good concept, right?
That is a pretty good concept. That's easy to make more movies.
You just crank them out. The person who killed it last time dies, and a new person kills it this time. You got a new main character. You just change it whenever you want.
I will say,
and the first one is good.
If I'm on Yik Yak and some dude's just talking about how he killed Pumpkinhead, but he killed him by hitting him with a hammer, but this year we got to hit him with a bat, and he's just really into this whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna go crazy too.
Yeah, well, and it's like no, because it's a big old monster, right? Because of course it is. So it's like no, we got to kill it with like liquid nitrogen and flamethrowers and creative shit.
I was just picturing a dude with a pumpkin for a head.
Yeah. It's like his big.
I was like one
like big
swift roundhouse
thing.
kick.
It doesn't look like a pumpkin at all. Yeah, it was like the town legend or something. I vaguely remember this film.
You brought this up.
I know. I don't think I have anything else for us here on this. Really?
We're talking about Pumpkinhead.
We're talking about Pumpkinhead. We're talking about other scary things. I feel like I've seen this monster though, this spirit in some like indie games, because you'll get a lot of if you go into like the horror genre on like Steam and stuff, you'll get a lot of Thai indie games, and you can get some real scary ghosts in those.
Play the movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Inhuman Kiss. That last name.
Yeah.
Scary.
I haven't seen the movie, but you know,
Me neither.
you can go do that. You can go watch that if you want.
I'm not gonna recommend. Just because I don't want to.
Yeah, let me pull up actually our
Look at this.
our
This is kind
podcast
of
leaderboards.
A cute little.
Yeah, that's the first drawing. Yeah, on there.
That's just so...
There is fucking Google.
Scary one.
Oh no. Yeah, dude, there's some scary ones. I was gonna pull up Anchor and see our stats.
Okay, while you do
over the
that, I'm gonna
break.
complain about it. Why the fuck are we alley into these? I can't keep doing it.
Yeah. I was talking with Lee about that, and he was like, he didn't quite understand what I was asking about. I'm like, no, it's about to get worse. They're gonna keep splitting that. That show's never gonna end.
We talked about this when I started watching it. The having to wait.
Yeah.
Really frustrating.
Yeah. That's
why you stopped.
Why I stopped watching it 100%, because it was so bad.
Well, I keep going back and like I'm reading it, but I'm also rewatching it because I'm like I gotta stay fresh.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I'm not gonna have any clue what's going on. And yeah, they're like, all right, March whatever, the first part of final season, part 3.
Yeah. They're doing the Walking Dead strategy where they just do 2 mid-seasons now or whatever.
I swear, they've been doing the same thing with Walking Dead.
Uh-huh.
I swear 8 years ago, they're like, hey, this is the final season.
I think Rick is back now.
Yeah, he is. Rick's getting a spin-off. It's Rick and Michonne.
That was supposed to be a movie series.
Huh?
Because he left in a helicopter, right? And it was supposed to turn into
I didn't finish
it was supposed to turn into like a 3 movie deal for him and Michonne.
He seems like a nice.
Yeah. Was it Andrew Lincoln or something?
Yeah.
Let's see our audience. That's what I was gonna look at. I was gonna look at who is on our geographic leaderboard.
We can see you. We're looking right at you.
What?
Put that away.
No.
You said we're gonna look at the audience.
The UK has retaken the second spot.
It's got to be vindictive.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be spreading it around. Like, all right, guys, you know what would really piss this dude off? If we all got really into it. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. And I hate to break that down because I can break it down further. 82% England.
The fuck was that?
Somebody just subscribed or followed or something. Somebody followed.
That just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, 82% England. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. Scotland's next. Then Wales.
Scotland's cool.
Scotland's cool. Scotland is cool.
Scotland's not included in my...
I'm totally fine with Scotland.
Yeah. It's just England. England's who I hate.
Anyway, that you know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news on that for you.
Maybe we should buy a castle.
You do. Isn't there some like company that sells you land?
Yeah, because
makes you a lord.
Yeah, if you own any land, you're like a lord.
Yeah,
whatever.
You own like it's like a meter fucking square.
We should build a statue.
I feel like I've seen somebody do a bit about going and visiting their little land and then go there.
I think you've got to do it because that could just be a big old scam.
Yeah, it's like selling land on the moon.
It's like the stars. Oh, here's this star that you own. No, I don't. No.
How many times have you sold it?
Yeah, one, you're just selling a picture of a star.
Yeah.
You've taken 5 and they're just in rotation. But 2, once we're in space, it's not like I can go, hey, this one's Zachland. Hey, this one's Zachland. Crack's legal.
I really think we need to be allowed to name more planets. We need to get back on that. Give them some fucking names. We need to start
because they're all like fucking Eva X27.
Yeah, I don't want designations. Like I don't want barcodes. I want fun names.
I want one called Fuckland.
I've been playing and watching other people play Mass Effect a lot.
God, you suck. You're such a nerd.
And yeah, all the planets are named, and it's so fucking refreshing.
God, you know, hey, go play No Man's Sky. You can name all those planets.
I did that already. I made pee pee poo poo lands and all sorts of.
Oh yeah, I used to.
Yeah. Well, on launch it was bad.
Well, every now and then I still see a notification on Twitter that the game's on sale.
Yeah,
and
it's good now apparently.
Yeah, they get me with that every couple of years.
You can build mechs. You can build mech suits in it.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
We can build our Gundams.
I need to watch.
Nah.
I want to.
There's a short list of ones you should watch. There's a lot that's not good.
You gave me one the other day, and I added it to my list.
Probably. Oh, G Gundam.
Yeah.
G Gundam's a fighting anime.
Fuck yeah.
All right, that should probably end where we do this episode of My Neighbor Mothman, don't you think?
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna segue. You know what else I added to my list? On Crunchyroll. A segue into next week's episode.
Yeah.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh.
After incessant.
Yeah, harassment to watch Goblin Slayer.
It's taken me 3 weeks to watch 4 episodes.
Yeah, that happens. All right. Be sure to follow us on social media at Mothman Podcast. I'm at Levi Carver.
Bumble wants me to spice up my Saturday night.
Oh, fuck. I just got a notification as well. I bet that's probably the same push notification. Yeah, spice up my Saturday night.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Baby Mothman. It's become a decrepit place. It was before. It's become.
I haven't reposted anything in a while, so mine's probably pretty barren.
They keep switching stuff around.
Yeah.
And I'm a dad. I'm getting old. You switch too many things up, and I don't understand what's going on anymore. And I lose interest. What do you mean for you? Just show me tweets. Why?
No, it's fine. Just don't ever update your Android app, and it's fine. That's what my solution is.
Oh, okay. I'll work on that. You fucking asshole.
You know on TikTok on Android, if you double press on the screen, it'll go clear mode.
Hey,
and you can zoom also.
Hey, if I hold my screen, I can just set it to clear mode.
Oh, sorry, I can just
sorry if I use force touch.
Can you pinch zoom?
Not on TikTok.
I can.
That seems dangerous.
Android can pinch zoom.
That seems dangerous. Wait, I don't know. I've never tried.
Open up TikTok. We'll find that out right now. I'll end the show. Be sure to check out Noob Energy and get 15% off with code Mothman15. And you get stickers in your order now. So go do that. I'm gonna order my next batch probably soon because I need to get some stickers. You can't pinch zoom? Interesting. Interesting.
Gurgling. Yeah, make sure to check out boardnerds.store.
Yeah, we got merch in there.
For all your I've recently refound my hat that is official merch.
Mm-hmm. So this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Well, not this guy.
Not Roswell, obviously.
Don't cut that out.
We have YouTube channels: Board Nerds, Big Brown Couch Gaming, Skeleton Crew Gaming, Archive channel that you can go follow for videos that are old at this point.
Teaser for the season: we fight Rhett and Link from Good Mythical.
Ooh, that'd be good.
No, it wouldn't. They're huge.
Yeah.
They're both huge.
They're both huge, aren't they?
Yeah, Link's the short one's like 6'3".
Yeah. That's some bullshit.
And I've recently found out I'm not very tall.
I want to fight Chase.
I'd feel bad fighting Chase. I don't know, he just seems like such a nice little guy.
He's
probably the only one we stand a chance against.
Yeah, I know. That's why my brain went. I was like, I bet. Oh no, I can beat up Stevie. Stevie would kick my ass.
Yeah. I feel like I could easily bamboozle Josh.
I bet I could confuse Josh. Yeah. But as soon as he figured out I was trying to confuse him, he could kill me.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it came down to fisticuffs, he'd win.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could be like, hey, you want to talk about our sad childhoods?
Yeah.
I win the fight. He's gonna get too into it. Bonk, straight in the forehead.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Brett and or Link or anyone associated, if you are listening, please don't. This week we beat up 2 nerds. Let's talk about that.
It's us and Buddy.
The thumbnail is just Brett just at our corpse.